What is up, everybody? Absolutely nobody here trying us out again. I've been trying to get my moto vlog set up, and having a little trouble getting good audio on the mics and stuff. So I've ordered an attenuator cable. I'm actually essentially now I'm just running the same setup that Spite from Spite's Corner. Oh wait, don't do that. You don't have your crusties. But yeah, Spite from Spite's Corner. He did a video not too long ago talking about his moto vlog setup, and mine's essentially the same as what his is in that video now. I just clicked on his affiliate link and ordered the attenuator cable. I got the same microphone he uses also, but I actually got that tip from the shade tree surgeon. Oh hell yeah, badass. So I had to unhook my battery to hook my LEDs up. And after doing that, my check engine light was on. And it's gone away, which is exactly what I was hoping it would do. So yes, in case you were wondering, I am a genius. Hopefully I got a good angle on the camera. I'm running it upside down, because when I run it right side up on this helmet, it just kind of looks right down at the dash. It seems like it's kind of pointed more out towards the road, which is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go on my typical Sunnyvale route. Tires might feel a little bit low. I doubt it though. They're not flat. I aired them up a couple days ago. Might just be cold. I mean, ain't nothing fucking cold. It's Texas in August 3rd. Ain't shit trying to be cold on August 3rd. But I'm hoping this works. I got the attenuator set about halfway. I really hope it works, because I'm tired of going out doing these and then coming back and my footage being just ruined because of the audio. Well, here we go. Oh, here we go. I don't want to be behind either of these people. Yeah, just go right between them. Totally legal in Texas. And actually, it's not like specifically legal, but it's not specifically illegal in Texas. It's a weird thing. You know, there's several things like that. Like, Texas is weird. I don't know if it's just Texas or all states are that way, but there's a few things, especially when like with underglow lights and stuff. That's one time I looked up when I put the lights on here. There's no law on the book saying that you can't have them or you can have them or they can be whatever colors. It's just suggested that you you know, avoid red, blue, and green and flashing, even though like mine will do all of those. But Yeah, so yeah, just run like white lights or amber or some shit like that, and you're fine. Same thing with lane splitting. It doesn't say specifically that you are not allowed to lane split. It doesn't say that anywhere. But it doesn't say specifically that you are allowed to lane split, so you know, Texas don't Texas, I guess. Speed limit's 30, Matt. You're doing 45. Calm down, man. Calm down. Here's a little Mesquite Square. I like the little Mesquite Square. I wish there was like a, I mean, there's a VA, but I'm not a veteran, so I don't really go to the VA. But I wish there was a cool little like pub, you know, with maybe a pub with a grill or some shit. That'd be cool. There's a coffee shop, and over there's Alejandro somewhere. Is it a Mexican food restaurant? There it is. It's by itself. They got a bar, but it's not like, you know, I want a country ass hole in the wall type of bar. Or not even a hole in the wall. But there's, it seems like when you go to these little country towns in Texas, you'll find like that one really cool bar that like everyone goes to because it's the only bar in the area. That's what I want in Mesquite. But that's fucking cool. But unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but there are several bars in the Mesquite area. I mean, not bars per se, but like restaurants with bars in them. I mean, hell, when I was younger, we hung out at Sports City or Bennigan's or some shit like that. Man, the road is slick today. Oh, my foot's almost slipped out twice now. Keep that in mind in the turny turn. Turny turn, turn, turn. Oh yeah, that's fucking good fun right there. Oh shit. Break her down, break her down, break her down. Break it down, break it down. Break it up, break it down, break it down. Oh, it's already spicy. It is not even, I think it's like 10 something, 10:31 in the morning, and it's already 90 degrees. I was up at like 7:30 this morning, and it was 80. It's 83 degrees. I should have gone out then, but alas, I did not. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Scared the shit out of her. Looks like she was doing the walk of shame. Ooh, shade. Oh, let's stay in the shade, let's stay in the shade. Ah, it's so spicy. It's a spicy day. It's a spicy day. It's a spicy day. Man, I hope this audio is good. Because I'm actually kind of talkative. Sometimes I don't feel talkative. Sometimes I don't feel like talking. Dip into time. Hey, watch your fucking self. Alright. Batteries to go. It's a weird fucking concept there, boy. You need your booze? Need your booze on the run? Get 'em. It made sense when they started doing that for restaurants during the pandemic. You know, to try to help them from going under, because no one could come in. So they're like, oh, well, you can sell booze out the back door now. How about that? And it, you know, sort of made sense. I mean, except like, you know, like liquor stores exist. But, you know, I guess, you know, but I do know, like the Old Crow, a lot of people would go and get, you know, margaritas and stuff from the Old Crow just because they liked that bar and they didn't want that bar to go away when everything opened back up. And it gave them an opportunity to patronize the bar. Where they otherwise would not have been able to. Ah, shitbird on a shitbird. But now they still do it. Like they just never went back on the law, I guess. Because I did ask every time I'm at a place, like, hey, you want a margarita to go? Like, no, bro. Like, I don't know. It's a weird thing. Just that, like, some places, like Keller's. I mean, I know when I was a little kid, I remember my dad, we would go there and get a hamburger and stuff, and they still will serve you a beer in your car, but they would give him like one or two for the road. I mean, not give him, he would buy them, but, you know, at least one for the road. And he'd drink it on the way home, and it wasn't illegal. It was they called it the working man's law, I believe. So, you're on your way home from work, you can drink a beer, buddy, it's fine. Just don't get drunk. But I don't guess that worked out too well. It ain't on the books no more. I try not to go too fast down this. Like, I love flying down this road, but this is a technically residential area. Technically. I was saying, some of these houses are pretty fucking crazy. Pretty off the wall, man. It's wild. And what was crazy too, like when I was in high school, all these kids out here, they got thrown into my high school because it was the closest one, and Sunnyvale didn't have a high school. It was, you know, just a bunch of rich people with big badass houses, but there was no schools. I think there might have been an elementary at that time. There wasn't a high school or a middle school, I don't believe. What was crazy, it's not all big affluent houses out here. There's little neighborhoods, and those neighborhoods are nice houses too. But then there's down, I don't know if they're still there, but I remember in high school going to a couple parties, like a couple streets down, up over here, like right by this power plant. And there were little bitty like shacks, little frame houses. I remember one of them was, boy, this shit was wild, man. But the house was, I mean, rickety as hell. Like the floors were uneven. Yeah, some of these homes are beautiful though. There's one up here, I'll point it out to you when we come to it. It's overkill. I mean, most of these back here are kind of, oh shit, kind of overkill. But this one's fucking huge, right? But yeah, that's a big fucking house. I like this one up here. There it is. But that one's cool. That one's big. That's a big badass house. But that one, look at that fucking thing, dude. And then look at their fucking all brick drive leading up. That shit's wild. That shit is wild, man. I mean, if I could afford a house like that, still don't think I would want that big of a house. But, and personally, I like these, let's see if I can find one, like the big sprawling one-story houses, you know, like the ones look like they're a mile long. That to me is cool, but kind of like this one here, right? I mean, you got the upstairs bit above the garage, but that's just badass. That is, or something like this. Like, I like this better than that big giant palace of a mansion. I mean, I think these are just houses. They're not technically mansions. That back there is. A few of those back there I would consider mansions. I think he's running fiber optics. That's what my homeboy does. This is good money. Oh, the Miata's gone again. Sorry, I'm not talking much. I love this road. I just like to enjoy this road. It's an enjoyable road. I almost got stupid thinking this was a different turn. Some of these houses I like, and they got good plots of land on that they're on too. Yeah, this is a fun little road. Another fun little road up here. This road's alright too. It's more straight. That back road has some good turns. It's crazy how fast this asphalt was black, like not less than a year ago. What's up, buddy? Some of these houses are pretty amazing too. So growing up, I did some pretty wild driving on these roads. I mean, this is where I learned how to drive a car quick. Oh, I wish I was behind this dude. Going to this neighborhood. Well, this neighborhood's fucking badass, though. Never actually gone down in there. I should have got from behind this ass cloud. Yeah, look at these fucking things, right? Big old fancy houses. There used to be a big, there's one, there's big plastic barriers where people smashed them up and shit. Like cyclists and shit, they're like, fuck you, bitch, I'll go over this bridge if I want. I don't know if these shoes are just slicker than I remember them being. It has been that long since I wore them. Alright. I'm gonna take a break. Alright. Back again. Let's go get some petrol. My glove's wearing out. Yeah, my riding gloves have seen better days, but I don't know. I heard rumors. Water heater. I heard rumors that there's some gloves coming out tomorrow from older manufacturing. Not even rumors. Or Shade Tree Surgeon announced that Rapstar and Olin are doing a collab, and I'm gonna check that out because I need new gloves anyway, so might as well support for one of the dudes who, you know, inspired me to do what I'm doing right this very second. So yeah, I'll figure if that homeless son of a bitch can do it, then why can't I, right? I'm just kidding. Josh is a beautiful man. A beautiful man. Oh, fancy ass house. He's doing a lot better than I am, I'll tell you that. I'm getting like 50 views a video. He gets 50 views an hour. Probably, I know he gets more than that, I'm sure. Hey, downshift mat. That thing's fucking cool. I like that. Outdoor fireplace and shit. Big fancy house over here with the Spanish tiles. These dudes got more money than I do. Good for them. I don't need all that. I got my motorcycle. I'm just a simple old boy with a motorcycle is all. that's fucking fun, boy. Yeah, this is my old stomping grounds. When I was but a high schooler, terrorized these areas, or this area. There's the Harbor Freight. There's the freight. Oh, looky there. A friend to park next to. A Vulcan. Right over here is where my wife took her motorcycle course. There they are, taking their course right now. Look at that. Little baby riders. They're so cute. But I'll leave you with these words of wisdom. When it's gonna be 100 degrees outside, don't exert yourself. If you have an air-cooled Harley, pick and choose your summertime rides. Because I know in about an hour or two, it's going to be miserable. And you probably could do it all right if you were on something with you know, some like fairings or, well, I don't know, those might get hot too because of the fairings. Something liquid cooled maybe, wouldn't cook the insides of your legs, but I'll tell you right now, my legs are being cooked. I don't like this semi coming up behind me. I'm gonna do this number. Just as I don't want to get squished. Because I don't want to get squished. But yeah, ain't no reason to try to be Billy Badass and I only ride my motorcycle everywhere I go when it's 110 degrees outside. Like I'm cooking in this helmet and these pants. And the thing about it too with this bike, wearing shorts, no relief. Because now your legs really cooking. So yeah, maybe you're not quite as hot on the outside of your legs, but you're twice as hot on the inside of your legs, and it's downright painful, especially at a stoplight. Whereas at least with the jeans, and these are, you know, Kevlar riding jeans and shit, but with the jeans, it gives you a barrier between that engine heat and your leg, so it's not quite as bad. And I should, like next weekend when we do a long trip, I'm probably gonna go get me a long sleeve, like, you know, like the Under Armour material. Oh, tires. You know, like the cool tech to wear just to keep the sun off of my arms and shit so bad. Did I leave my wallet behind? Nope, I have my wallet. Thank you for reminding me that I need to make sure I have my wallet. That's one thing, the Edster. I did the review on the Edster wallet. That was a notification because for some reason my watch or phone or whichever lost connection with my wallet, and it was like, hey, you left your wallet behind. But I checked, it's in my pocket. So, but at least it prompted me to check, right? And had I lost it, it would give me directions on how to get back to it. You know, like an air tag or something. Except I don't think it needs to have a... Oh, it needs... I don't know. It needs some sort of network work, I imagine. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go inside and soak up some AC. Y'all take it easy. There's the old Danger Ranger, so... And there's my neighbor. He has 2 Danger Rangers. But anyways, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna go inside, hang out with the dogs. Try to stay cool, because it is entirely too hot out here. But what I want y'all to do is like, subscribe, and take it easy. I'm absolutely nobody. Signing off.